Roberta.
Okay. Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye
Bye bye.
bye.
See you.
All righty then. Hello there, Julio. How are you, mister? You're
Hello.
good?
I'm great. I'm great.
Nice. You're having a good Thursday. You're having a good Thursday.
Yes.
Did Alexa remind you 30 minutes ago?
Okay.
Good. I think my phone didn't remind me. Let me. Oh yes, it reminded me at 4.
Wow.
Wow, exactly time on the exact time. It reminded me. I thought I was going to teach Raissa, but Raissa is at 5. I was.
Okay.
That's why I told Roberta. Roberta, probably my other student, she's here already. And when I saw, it was you. But anyways, that's Roberta, a mother. Nice, right?
Wow. Nice. Nice. Very nice. I I want start my daughter in English.
You can start yourself. You can start.
Yes. The school
Her school,
is her school is bilingual,
bilingual.
bilingual. Yes. She knows about the color. She knows about the some object,
Objects.
common object, common object.
Nice. Try to speak English with her.
Yes, she asked me, uh, oh father, what's name this in English?
Right.
What name that in English?
Wow. In English.
Yes, in English.
For example, what's that in English? What's this in English?
Yes, yes.
Nice, man. That's nice. That's nice. Where does she study?
In my school,
Oh, so
I
your
have a
school is a
school.
bilingual school?
Yes, yes,
Nice. That's so cool. Do you know
yes.
the details about this bilingual system?
No, no, no. I don't.
Okay, but how many English
Yeah,
classes they have on a week? 4, 5?
I don't know. I check this for you, but I know it's a it's a program.
Yeah, with
By
books.
the program,
Yeah.
yes, book, videos, um, schedules.
Nice, man. That's nice. That's the best time for a person to learn English. Totally. That's the best time.
Yes,
Depending on the person. For example, Yara is okay because she's 6 years old. She's basically an adult. She's a small adult. I have I don't have complex conversations with her, but all the basic conversations, she's okay. And I don't treat kids differently. Understand? I am the same guy with everybody. But Rodrigo, her brother, sometimes he is there watching the class and he gets confused with Portuguese and English. A little confused. So, for example, he doesn't say meu, he says my. My. Oh, it's my.
wow,
Yeah, so it's a small confusion, but
uh-huh.
that's a pattern. Do you understand pattern?
uh,
Pattern.
Sample Portuguese, some Portuguese.
No, in Portuguese. No, no,
No,
no. So
let me know.
yes, I'm trying to find a good example for you here to show you a pattern. Okay, I got it. I got a good pattern here. That's one example of pattern. Pattern is repetition. I have an idea of repetition here. I have a pattern on this postal card, on this postcard. I have patterns on shirts. I have, oh, this is a pattern. This is a pattern. They are similar. It's a pattern. But we can also have patterns in contracts. We can also have a pattern on exams, tests, repetition, something similar. You need to get it? Go get it.
Yes, one
Sure.
minute.
Of course.
Wait.
You're mute.
Rodolfo,
Okay.
I'm here.
Okay. Thank you. All right. Okay. So I was talking about pattern. Pattern is repetition. And this situation with Rodrigo is a pattern. When kids, 1, 2 years old, they have contact with more than one language, there is a pattern, a repetition, and the repetition is confusion, a little confusion, a small confusion for some months, because the kid is starting to understand the difference between the languages. Oh, there is one way to communicate and another way to communicate. It's a process of months, and in the beginning, the kid Rodrigo doesn't understand well there are two languages, but then he understands there are different ways to communicate. Oh, the dog communicates in a different. Oh, the bird commun. Oh, the Rodolfo, Iara's English teacher, he communicates in a different way. My mother communicates in Portuguese, and Rodolfo communicates with by, alligator. When you are 1, 2, it's difficult to differentiate. But after this, it's easy. So some parents, they are worried. They prefer not to teach kids because of this confusion. Some parents, they are a little preoccupied. They think, no, it's better Portuguese first because I don't want confusion. I am uh, I believe in the other process. I think you need to mix. You need to give experiences, all the experiences, and then the kid will organize it naturally. The brain, but that's just my point of view. I respect everybody. It wasn't, for example, Roberto's point of view. Roberto doesn't care. Roberto say, no, Yara is learning Portuguese now. She's learning how to write, how to read. No problem, Rodolfo. Let's start. That's the time for her.
Yes,
For me too. That's what I believe.
yes, I believe it.
And that's probably what I'm gonna do with my kids too. I believe I'm gonna teach them. Since the first days, teach some English. And if I live in another country, these kids, my kids, they will speak English and the other language and Portuguese too.
Yes, yes.
Is it necessary?
My
Yes, yes.
my daughter, when stay in USA, she heard it.
She listened or she heard
She list, she listened. Another kid say it,
saying,
saying bye bye,
yeah.
and she never say ciao, only bye bye.
Now she says bye bye only.
No change,
Okay, but for a
but
period, it was bye bye only.
yes, bye bye.
Wow, man. What an influence, right? She saw it once and it influenced her for a long period.
Yes,
Nice. So she is going to be bilingual.
maybe,
Probably.
maybe, probably. I want.
Yes, of course you want. You will
I
save money, man. Of course you want.
things. Yes,
It's a good way to save money. If you start early,
yes.
I'm sorry, I have interrupted you, please.
No, only this.
Yes, that's a good way also to teach the kid. There are different ways, not just to communicate, but to express yourself. There are different cultures. That's the start of a big conversation, the culture conversation. That's good because she is going to respect different people earlier, faster, understanding there are limitations. I have a student. His name is Eduardo. I have many parents. That's curious. Okay, so Eduardo is also a father of two kids, Lorenzo and uh, Maria. I think I don't remember the names because he's a new student, so I don't remember well the names. And his son Lorenzo respects his process, helps him to learn English because he lives in Orlando for 5 years. He doesn't speak English, and that's common. That's common, very common. But his kids, they speak English already, of course. Because they go to school, they interact, and Lorenzo respects his father and helps his father. But Maria makes fun of his father. She says, "Oh, you can't do it. Oh, you're dumb. Oh, you don't speak well." But Lorenzo respects this process. Maybe because of the age difference. Maybe because he's a boy and he understands his father is a boy. I don't know. But that's a beautiful process, man, to speak English with kids.
Uh,
Sure,
one
sure.
moment. I'm here again.
Perfect. Let me find your tab. We're back. Great. So, process, kids,
It's
Iara. Yeah.
in the middle of the on after.
In the middle of the afternoon,
Yes, I'm I'm busy. Busy.
I'm busy.
Busy.
You're busy now.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. What do you have to do? Usually, what do you have to do on Thursdays afternoon?
A petition.
Okay.
I don't know. Write phone calls,
Phone calls. All right. I got it.
meetings.
Meetings. Yeah, 4 p.m.
Now
Yes.
now my my friend, my ops friend, made uh, a meeting, judge meeting. Oh, the name audiência.
Uh, Judgment.
Yes, judgment.
Probably judgment because the judge is going to judge something to decide.
Yes,
So
yes.
judgment probably. Okay, maybe a good source for you. Source is. Do you understand source?
No. Uh,
Okay.
pesquisa.
No, no. Research
No.
or search is
Okay.
is this point here. But source is origin. Origin. For example,
Okay.
the source of gold in Brazil was Ouro Preto for some time, was Mexico for a period, was the source of gold in the South
Source.
America. And the source of silver was Argentina. Much silver came from Argentina. So Argentina was a place, in French, argentum is silver.
Oh,
That's nice.
Argentina.
Argentum.
Yes.
Argentum. And we have the River Plate. River Plate is the Rio de la Plata. Plata, Argentum. That's this place, this region. Rich of Argentum. And when you see the periodic table, chemistry, the symbol for silver, it's Ag, Argentum. That's nice, right? So,
Yes.
I lost the point. What was the point?
No. It's about source.
Source. A good source for you to get vocab is watching the Daredevil. Daredevil.
Daredevil.
You know the superhero, the Daredevil?
Like a blind hero.
Matt Murdock, the lawyer, the blind lawyer.
Yes. Yes.
Maybe
I
that's a
know.
good series for you to watch and get some vocab.
Yes. Yes.
And I
I
remember,
try.
man, I use it to read comics a lot when I was younger. I used it to read comics like Spider-Man, X-Men, Daredevil, um, Joker, Batman, many, many, many of them. The references I have here. It's because I like it. Okay. And I remember reading Matt Murdock, the Daredevil, a lot. And on this version I had, it was like you, man. He was like you. You look like him.
Uh, Oh,
On
yeah.
these comics I was reading, and also on the Netflix series, you look like the actor.
You say, I'm look like Danielson. I'm look like Batman. I'm look like a blind lawyer.
Okay, man, but on this series, on this Netflix series, it's for real, man. You look alike. You look alike. Do you know the
Yes.
guy from the
Yes.
Netflix series?
I believe. No, I know.
Okay, you don't
I
know.
never.
I don't know.
Yes.
Okay, Matt Murdock. It's the Daredevil's Matt Murdock Netflix. Let's see if you look like him. You look like him, man. Exactly like him, man. Man, you look similar, man. You look alike.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
right.
I'm look.
Do you think you look alike?
No.
Man, look this picture here, man. You look alike, man.
No.
Similar.
No. No.
Similar. Very similar. Here, look alike.
Maybe I used the glass. Maybe.
Man, that's actually a good costume for you. Costume. Do you understand costume?
Mm,
Okay.
no.
If there is a Halloween party, for example, people wear costumes. And it can be a good costume for you.
Yes, I tried. I
Very
tried.
simple.
I
Glasses and a stick.
and stick.
Oh, stick. You have the drumstick, right?
Okay.
Stick.
Yes.
We use stick for many things. Stick. Many things. The drumstick,
Barbecue stick.
barbecue stick. Oh, I don't have it here. I use it to have it here. But anyways, the chopstick.
Chopstick.
Chopstick. Chopstick. Chopstick. What's chopstick? To chop is to do this. When you have the knife and you cut it in small pieces, small parts, this is to chop or chop, not shop, chop, chop.
Chop.
So we have the chop stick, yes, the stick that takes the parts, cuts in small parts, takes the parts, that's the chopstick. In English, in many countries we call it hashi, the name in Japanese, but in English is chopstick.
Okay. Okay.
Q stick, Q stick,
Skill.
Q stick, Q stick.
The name of the play skill. The play name. The game's name.
No, no. The game is snookers.
Nickel.
Snookers. Snookers. You know snookers?
Snookers. Yes. I know. Snookers.
Snookers. This is I don't know if it's sinuca or bilhar because they are different games, but that's the general idea. Snookers. Or
Snookers.
we play snookers on the pool table.
Pool table.
This is the table, pool table, and and okay. Yes, yes.
Quer começar aqui?
Oi?
Quer começar aqui?
I'm not sure if I'm
Ah, eu não tenho aqui pra você, ó.
like in
Vamos ver.
practice right now.
Come here,
Okay.
man. Come here. Come here.
I gotta go.
Come
I
here.
gotta go. I really gotta go.
No, you don't gotta go, man. Let's check your English.
Nice to meet you. My name is Klaus. I work with Dr. Julio.
Nice. Klaus, man. I like your name.
Klaus, yeah.
It sounds like a vampire, Klaus.
Yeah, there's a Netflix movie that's called Vampire Diaries. There's a vampire called Klaus.
Okay, was this the inspiration for your name? Your parents, they like vampires, things like this?
Not at all. My grandfather used to like his name, and he decided by himself to name me. I don't know how to say.
Okay, you speak good
Yeah.
English, man.
Oh, thanks.
Where did you learn English?
Well, I studied at Louisiana Lana in number one when I was on high school.
Great schools, man. You speak English well. Your English sounds grammarly perfect.
Well, that's nice to hear.
And your pronunciation is good too. You can practice with Julio, man.
Sure, we do practice on our work days sometimes.
Nice, nice. That's great, man. Good to hear this.
Just a little bit. Julie is kind of insecure, I think.
Yes,
I'm not sure.
yeah, but maybe you can teach him some confidence.
Sure. Yeah.
How old are you,
Let
man?
me
You
tell
look
you,
young.
go, my Uber is waiting for me, and I gotta go because I'm going to get my car back.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Klaus. Have a great day, man.
The pleasure is mine.
Sure. See you
Bye
later.
bye.
Bye bye.
See you tomorrow, Julio. See you.
Nice, man. He speaks English well.
I put
Great.
speak.
Yes, I hear
Yes.
him. I hear him. Great. Klaus, man. That's a nice guy. Klaus.
Yes, nice guy. Nice guy.
He's young, right?
Yes. I think 30, 31.
31. He's young. Wow, he speaks English well, very naturally, and he's confident. He's confident. That's good.
Yes.
And he said, you are not confident. You need to
Yes.
sound more confident.
Yes.
Yes.
I don't want uh, talking in English in the office.
Okay. Why not?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't want.
You don't want to mix things, for example, work and study and family. You don't like to mix things.
Yes, maybe is it.
Yeah, I don't like to mix things very much either. Because if I mix things, I go crazy. So it's good to separate things. But anyways, Julio, I need to be honest with you. Klaus is a good conversation partner.
Yes.
For example, maybe you don't want to talk or to speak English in the office, but maybe you can have lunch together and speak English during lunch.
Yes, yes. I schedule one day per week uh, English lunch.
Oh, nice. Great. What's that day?
Yes. No, I'm thinking now.
Okay.
I'm thinking about this visit now.
And Klaus is your partner. He works there in the office with you.
Yes.
Okay. How does it work when you share an office with someone? For example, you get a phone call in your office. This phone call and this client goes for you, for him. You decide together. He's just using your space.
She is my. She's. I study that.
She,
He. I don't know.
maybe,
He
right? That's
study.
okay.
Yeah, he study.
He is a student.
Study. Yes.
So he's a law
Law.
student.
Yes, law student.
And this is an internship.
Internship.
Oh.
Internship.
Internship. He is an intern, and this is an internship.
Intern. Intern.
Intern is the person.
Intern.
He is an intern. So I imagine he works for 6 hours a day, 4 or 6 hours a day, right?
Yes.
And you pay him a salary,
Yes.
okay? And he helps you
Yes.
with coffee.
Yes. Every intern bring me to coffee.
Yes,
Bring me coffee.
that's the first function. That's the first thing a good intern gotta know. Coffee. Is his coffee good?
Yes.
Nice.
I never tried.
Man, Julio, man, be smart, Julio. Who makes the
Yes.
coffee? Do you have a person to make the coffee?
No.
Man, now you have one, man. You gotta use this person. Come on, man.
Yes. Tomorrow I'm I'm saying, I want a coffee in
Yes,
English because
yes,
he he understands.
yes.
He will understand.
He will understand, or he understands.
He
Yes,
understands.
you need to tell. Yes, understands because it's he. Okay. Yes, you gotta tell him. You go to him and you tell him, "Yo, Klaus or Doctor." I don't know how you call each other, but anyways, Klaus. My English teacher Rodolfo told me I need to use better your functions because you are
Yes.
an intern here, and interns they gotta make the coffee. So
Yes.
you better start making coffee every day at 4 p.m.
Yes. Now, how I say the coffee machine,
Coffee machine.
coffee machine?
Yeah.
Oh, easier.
So he is the coffee machine now.
Yes. Kick the old coffee machine.
Yeah, coffee machine are not necessary when you have an intern.
No more. No more.
But you have the risk of Klaus if he doesn't like you, he can split in your coffee.
Yes.
That's a
Split.
possibility.
Split.
Yeah, splitting your
Split
coffee.
or split.
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 It, let me just check it. Let me just check it. Oh, I have here Raised by the Wolves, the tab.
Wow.
I gotta watch it. Spit, okay? Spit.
Split.
Yeah, he can
Yes.
spit.
Probably. Probably.
Probably right, because you are a bad boss, and he wants to revenge your
I
actions.
am a good boss.
Okay.
No problem. But some days he is hard.
Really, man?
Yes.
Really? How hard?
Um, Lost.
Okay,
Uh,
I understand.
Forgot things. Forgot important things.
Okay, yeah. Maybe, uh, maybe he needs a to-do list.
Maybe
You understand to-do
yeah.
list?
A to-do list. Yes. Exist.
I forget things too, but I need to write. When I write, I kind of remember. That's yours?
To-do list. Yes.
Good.
Three things.
3 things you need to finish today?
Yes.
Good. And you have finished five, six
Good.
things?
Yes. But I have to-do lists.
Yes. I have here, Julie, in front of me, many post-its. Here, behind the computer, I have some
Okay.
post-its. And I write. And I write, for example, here. I don't know if you can see it. Let me see if you can. Yes, that's my
Yeah.
day. No, that's my each day: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Some topics I want to review with my students. For example, I was teaching Roberta. Roberta had some problems with do and does, so I'm gonna prepare her a homework with this. And this is
Oh,
the other things I gotta do on my week. For example, car or ideas, things like that.
nice.
Understand? During the week. So
Okay.
I write things related to classes and things not exactly related to classes. I write everything, okay? And I do
Okay.
nothing. I do nothing. I write many things. I write many things. And I do one thing a week. And then the next week I have more things. And this list goes crazy. But that's okay. That's okay. Because I like to organize and have these lists. Because sometimes life changes a little and I can adapt the plans. And I don't need to do some things. For example, here I have a list of schools in Japan, neighborhoods, locations. I don't need to care about these post-its anymore because I have contracted a person for this. Other things, sending the homeworks. I need to organize a way, a strategy, not to send homeworks. I'm thinking about a strategy because I forget to send the homeworks. And sometimes the students, they want the homework. They send me a message and they say, Rodolfo, you didn't send the homework. Please send me the homework. And that's okay. I really respect this.
I never do this.
You are a good student.
Yeah.
Actually, the girls, they do it.
Okay.
The boys, they don't do it. The girls do it. That's incredible, man. That's a small difference. The boys, they are way relaxed, way relaxed, and
Wait.
way,
Wait.
way relaxed,
Okay.
very relaxed. And girls, they are a little more focused. Speaking about my classes, understand?
Okay.
But how about the learning process? Similar, very similar. Girls, they are focused. Boys or guys, you are more relaxed, but the evolution is similar. Why? Because
Okay.
the guys are relaxed, they don't care about talking. They talk. They are relaxed. They talk. Good evolution because you don't care so much. Guys in general are a little more outgoing, a little more extrovert.
Okay.
Girls, on the first contact, they are not so outgoing, but they are more focused. So this is the point. Guys, they have this advantage. They are extrovert. Girls, they are focused, and it makes a good balance. Generally
Yeah.
speaking, generally speaking. Of course, I have
Okay.
exceptions, but yeah, no
You
guy.
say generally speaking.
Generally speaking.
Generally. Okay. Generally.
Generally speaking is I'm not focusing on one person. I'm,
Okay.
I'm talking about the group. Okay, generally speaking, generally speaking.
Generally speaking.
When I have li, I have an adverb. I am describing the situation. I am describing the verb. I am speaking generally. And
Okay.
now I am speaking slowly.
Okay.
Adverbs:
Slowly.
slowly, quickly,
Okay.
um, strongly, hardly, easily. Oh, you
Okay.
can do it easily. You can do it easily. I cannot
Easily.
say you can do it easy. No, it's easy. And you can
Okay.
do it easily. In
Nice.
Portuguese, we have
Nice.
adverbs with a similar idea. Ente. Ente or mente. Ente or mente. In English, li. We have exceptions in English. For example, fast. Fast is an adjective and an adverb. Fast and furious. Fast and furious. Two adjectives. They are fast and furious. Or the cars are, I don't know, fast and furious.
Okay.
And I can also use fast to describe an action. For example, you speak fast. Oh, you drive fast. We don't
Yes.
say fastly. We don't say fastly. Fast is an exception. Go get it.
Let me see. A
Sure,
moment.
sure.
I done it.
Are you sure?
Yes.
It can be a client with lots of money.
Uh, that's good.
That's okay? That's all right?
That's okay.
Okay, in a couple of minutes, you are free to do your things. Actually,
Yes.
let's try to make you free, maybe some minutes earlier. Let's check the last exercises I gotta do with you, and let's do the next one, okay? I believe I sent you a homework.
Yes. Yes, you sent me, but I didn't.
Nope. Oh, I sent it. That's great. I sent it. Great. Let's do it together, alright?
Yes. All right.
Perfect. So, Julio. And the last homework, tag questions.
Do you make every homework?
I didn't make all the homeworks yet. I didn't make all the homeworks yet. I am on the process of making all the homeworks.
Okay.
For example, I'm gonna show you this, okay? So here, I have your folder, okay?
Yes.
Do you understand folder?
Yes. Folder.
Great. So here, oops, wait. Okay, all right, I got it back. So here, I have the first part. The first part is all finished. 30 homeworks on the first part, okay?
Okay.
The second part, I have some. I don't have everything, I have some. Okay? Can you see here the numbers? For example, 7,
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 6,
6,
9,
8,
12. Okay?
12. Okay.
And the third part, I have just a few homeworks. But they are more complex topics. And for a student to get here, I need a long evolution, understand?
Okay.
But
Yes. I got it.
but of course, I talk about these topics during class. Because maybe you are having a conversation and you need to understand, for example, parallel increase. Parallel increase? Yes. Cars. The faster, the better. Summer. The hotter, the nicer. Parallel increase. I talk about these topics like and as.
Oh, okay.
To remember, to remind. I talk about this. I don't have the homeworks yet, but I discuss about these topics with everybody. Understand?
Yes. Yes.
But many homeworks, Julio. And for example, Grazi, I need to send this homework to Grazi. I didn't finish completing this homework. I need to complete this homework, understand?
Yes.
The comparative of superiority. And I need to do it fast. Because you, for example, you are on the homework 30. So you are going to get this homework in a few classes. But before I go to the second part, I have some time with reviews. Before I go to the second part, the third part, I separate some classes, 1-2 weeks of reviews to make sure you understand the basics. To make sure, and I am on this phase with some students. I am making a review before I go to the second part. Do you understand do and does? Doesn't, was, were, modals. Do you know the basics? Can you really understand this part? Because you really to need to understand this before I go to the next part.
Okay.
And on this conversation, oh, did you finish all the homeworks? No, and I have other projects for the homeworks. For example, I believe it's good if I create a review every 5 homeworks. A review. Every 5 homeworks, I send a review. Every 5 homeworks, I send a review. I need to do this. I didn't do this yet, but that's a plan I have. Understand?
Yes.
Homework, tag questions, and basically, Julio, do you know this song here? Don't you wish your girlfriend was hot like me? Don't ya? You know the song? Don't ya?
Yes.
This
Don't
song, don't ya? This is don't ya.
Yes.
Don't ya is don't you. Okay?
Okay.
And I use this structure to make sure about some things. For example, Raissa, she's cute, isn't she?
She is.
She is. Julio, you speak Portuguese, don't you?
I am.
You speak Portuguese, don't you?
Uh, yes. I don't. Yes, I don't.
Yes, I don't.
Yes, I do.
Yes, I do, or yes, I speak.
Okay.
And for example, Julio, sometimes I am having discussions or I am teaching my students, and I feel the necessity of adapting the homework a little. You gave me a sentence, and I missed the verb to be on the examples. I don't have the verb to be in the present on the examples. So now I am going to edit the homework a little, and I'm going to I'm going to add an example with the verb to be, because I think it's good to have an example with the verb to be here. Understand?
Okay.
For example, so it happens. I adapt the homeworks all the time. All the time, I make this experience a little more complete. Understand?
Okay.
So,
Nice. Why do you use the virtual keyboard?
okay, because my keys from 1 to 9, they are not working. And
Okay.
and this keyboard is not on the market because of pandemic. So I need to wait a little the pandemic so I can buy a new keyboard. These
Nice.
keys from 1 to 9, no, I believe 9 is working. Anyways, these keys here, they're not working. So I have this virtual keyboard. I put here on the corner and it disappears. And I put here again and it appears again. Understand?
Oh, yes.
This
Nice.
is something for accessibility.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so they
Nice.
are working, aren't they? Oops. Aren't they? And of course, examples in the plural and
They are.
they are working, aren't they? You aren't going
Ah,
there.
eles estão trabalhando, não estão?
Yes. You aren't going there, are you? Do you understand the sentence? You aren't going there, are you?
Ah, em português, você não está indo lá, está?
Very good. Okay? All right?
Ok.
Perfect. They got married, didn't?
I,
Yes.
I can ask um, the way. Uh, your hair is brown, right? Is correct?
It's totally correct. Your hair is brown, right? Totally correct. And this is
Yes.
another possibility for right?
Yes. I'm asking only this.
Right?
Yes. Affirmative and right.
And negative too. Oh, you aren't going there, right? Yes, Julio. Good point. But this is very common in English too, so I need to teach you, okay?
Okay.
In Portuguese, it's way simpler. And in Japanese, it's very simple too. Because in Portuguese, we have né. Ela é fofa, né? Você fala português, né? Eles casaram, né? Você não vai, né? Ela não consegue cozinhar, né? Não foi expense, não foi caro, né? And in Japanese, is exactly the same thing.
Wow.
In Japanese, the né is exactly the same in Portuguese, né? Exactly the same. Perfectly
Wow.
the same. That's curious, right?
I speak Japanese.
Né? Né? There are many words in Japanese, they come from Portuguese.
Okay.
Pão is pão.
Pão is pão.
Pão is pão. Pão in Japanese is pão.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pão is pão.
And glass in Japanese is vituro.
Vitor.
Vituro.
Wow.
Because these words, they came from Portuguese navigators. Understand?
Yes. Yes.
Portuguese, they negotiated with Japan. Portuguese people, they were the only people negotiating with Japan for many years. Japan was closed for everybody. Nobody gets in, nobody goes out, but Portuguese people can negotiate with us.
Yes,
And because of
nice.
this, they have similar words. For example, man, tá caro, tá caro. In Japanese, takai is caro.
Okay.
Tá caro,
Wow,
takai, caro, caro. It's
nice.
crazy, man. It's nice. I'm having a nice experience learning Japanese. Namae, nome, name, same word, namae. Same word, namae, name, nome, same thing. Basically, same thing.
Nice.
Okay. She can't cook, can she? And Google and Julio, pay attention. I have here an affirmative and a negative. An affirmative and a negative. An affirmative and a negative. A negative and an
And affirm.
affirmative. A negative and an affirmative. A negative and an affirmative. Okay?
Okay.
Let's try to do the homework. Um, because of the time, let's try to do it, but you don't need to do it in your computer, okay? Let's just discuss
Okay.
about it, and then you do the homework and we correct it later, maybe tomorrow, I don't know, when you do it, okay?
Okay. No problem. Yes.
So, here, pay attention. I am using a negative first. Please.
Okay. You aren't shy, are you?
Pay attention, Julio. First, I have a
Pay attention.
negative. I have a negative. I need to deny first. Hey, you aren't shy. Are you?
It's, uh,
Pro-
you aren't shy, are you?
Oops, Julio.
Only pronunciation.
The pronunciation only. Julio, you have a question
Okay.
after the comma. Before the comma,
Uh,
Julio, this is not a question.
okay.
This is a question. You
You
gotta
aren't shy, are you?
almost,
No,
almost. Repeat, please.
almost. You aren't shy, are you?
Perfect.
Uh, everybody. Uh, everybody is happy.
Yes, but now read with no pauses. Everybody's happy.
Ev- Everybody's happy.
Perfect. Next.
Uh, I I want. I intend. Intend.
Yes.
I intend to sleep early today. Intend.
Intent.
Intend. I don't know words, but
Intent. Intent is connected to intention.
okay.
I have the
I intend
intention.
to.
Please, I'm sorry.
I intend to sleep early. Early. I intend to sleep early today.
Perfect. Or I plan to sleep early today, or I want to sleep early
I
today.
want.
Yes. Basically, Julio, I'm showing you different possibilities. Maybe you choose to say right or want, and that's perfect. That's okay because that's simple objective English. But you are going to see different types of English in front of you. If you understand, that's perfect. Okay?
Okay. She was your lawyer. Um, wasn't she?
Perfect.
How much do you? Um, how much do you wait? I don't
Wait.
know. Wait. Wait. I don't know. Wait.
That's a question totally related to your sport,
Wait.
paragliding or rock climbing. No, not rock climbing, but paragliding.
Not wrong. Paragliding. Yes. How much do you wait?
Great.
Wait.
Wait. Wait.
Wait. Wait.
Perfect.
They will go. Um, let's say one day. One day.
They will
They
go.
will go.
One,
One day?
one day?
One day. One day or one day?
One day? One day? You don't say the T. Because the T and the T, they are connected. So we say one day. One day.
One day. Okay. They will go one day?
Julio, that's an affirmative first. They will go. One day?
They will go one day?
Perfect.
Next is more easy. Easier. You like basketball, don't you?
Okay.
She is from London, doesn't she?
No, Julio.
Isn't she?
Isn't she?
Isn't she? Okay. Who? We shouldn't have any problems. Should I? Should we? Should we? Should we?
Should we?
Should we?
Repeat, please, Julio.
We shouldn't have any problems. Should we?
Perfect.
He has a dog. Uh, haven't he? Haven't he? Hasn't. To have.
This is a question. This is a question, Julio. On the simple present. It's simple present.
He has a dog. Simple present.
Yes, present. He has a dog. This sentence, Julio, is about a possession. I have a car. He has a dog.
Once. Haven't he? Not?
No.
Not?
No.
I don't know. Do have? Do he? I don't know. Have you? He?
Okay.
I. No, I don't know.
Do you have a dog?
Yes, I have.
Or
Or
yes, I have a dog. Or yes, I do. Correct.
yes, I do know.
Do you have a dog, Julio? Do you have a dog?
Yes, I have. Or I do.
Perfect.
But yes, I don't understand. I do.
I do what you ask me. Do you like salad? I do. I do what you ask me.
Okay.
Yes, I do and no, I
learned
don't.
enough.
Yes, I do and no, I don't. They are short answers. Short answers. Do you like soccer? Yes, I do. You do? You do what? I do what you ask me. Like soccer. Do you have a dog? Yes, I do. Do what? I do what you ask me. I have a dog. I do have a dog. I have a dog. Yes, I do. And you are going to think about this. Think about this. I'm gonna. I don't think I'm gonna send you the homework again because it's on your chat. If you remember, you do it. And that's it. I was waiting for Raissa. Maybe Raissa is a little late here. But maybe Raissa forgot. When a student forgets,
Yes, I forgot. I forgot.
when a student
Once.
forgets, it's good for me.
You take a nap.
I take a nap. Yeah. Julio, thank you so much for your. But I send a message. I always send a message. Julio, thank you so much for your attention. You have a great time on the rest of your day. I'll see you tomorrow, 6.
Yes.
Great. Thank you, Julio, for your cooperation. Bye.
Okay, man. Bye.